Storytime. Scales and Stones. An Architect's Guide to Goblin Glory. Video by LG Buddha. Written by JLV Buddha. Prologue. Part 2. The Reincarnated. You open your eyes and confusion slams into you like a punch. Where the hell are you? The air reeks. Damp, earthy, wrong. It clings, thick and heavy, filling your lungs like it's trying to choke you, make you slow. You can barely breathe. You go to lift your hand, but it's not a hand. These are things. Tiny, stubby, useless. Not fingers. Limbs that barely respond, twitching like they're not yours. Your body feels foreign, like you're trapped in someone else's skin. You move to lift your hand only to find, not a hand. These things, stubby, weak, useless, are definitely not fingers. They twitch, but they're not obeying you. Your limbs feel flimsy, limp, like you're wrapped in someone else's skin. No strength, no power, nothing that feels remotely yours. And then it hits.
A little baby?
You can barely sit up. Hell, you can barely move. Everything's soft, too soft and weak. Beneath you, there's no solid ground. Just this slick, viscous goo clinging to you like you've been dropped in a vat of lukewarm jelly. Cold, slimy, and relentless. You're trapped, stuck, a helpless little thing in a soupy prison. The air presses down on you, thick and choking.
What the hell is this?
Ah, there you are.
A voice slices through the fog, as cold and precise as a scalpel.
Thought I'd lost you there, Mr. Mendez. Or should I say, Baby Paul?
You strain, forcing your gaze downward, and what you see hits you like a slap. Small, squirming, covered in sticky goo, a tiny, pathetic version of yourself.
Mendez? Paul?
The name barely means anything. Your head spins, the world blurs. Nothing makes sense.
Who am I? What are you? Why are you? What the hell is going on?
You rasp, your voice a weak, trembling thing, barely more than a whisper. The voice chuckles, soft and pitying.
I see. You've lost your memories.
He says like he's speaking to a toddler, and maybe in his eyes, you are.
All that wisdom, all that hard-won experience, reduced to this, just an ignorant little babe.
You try to argue, but your body isn't having it. Each twitch drains you. The goo clings to you, heavier than it has any right to be, like it's pinned you down to teach you a lesson in humility. You can't even lift your head. Each breath feels like too much for this tiny, feeble body.
Don't struggle.
Another laugh, low and amused.
Trust me, but I know you. Never the one to take things easy. All those dreams of change, of starting over. Looks like you got your wish, just not in the way you'd hoped. Life's funny that way, isn't it?
Helplessness gnaws at you, chewing through your pride. You want to scream, rage, fight. But nothing in you has the strength.
You.
Oh, don't start.
He cuts you off, smooth and condescending.
You may not remember it all, but you wanted this. A chance to change, to build something better. Well, now you've got time, a lot of time. No cities to raise, no wars to win. Just you and, well, whatever this is.
Again you try to move, but each muscle is a joke, weak and useless. You squirm, forcing yourself forward, but the goo drags you back like it's alive. The walls close in, this space feeling far too small, too tight for whatever is left of you.
You could just lie there, you know.
He says, his voice like he's far away.
Let the world happen around you. Sit back and enjoy the ride. But that's never been you, has it? You always had to do things the hard way. Well then, go on. Move. Crawl out of here before I get bored.
The words light a fuse inside you, some stupid, stubborn part that doesn't know how to quit. You grit your teeth, or what passes for teeth, and you try again. Something in you remembers how wrong this is, knows that you don't belong in this tiny, helpless form. Maybe he's right. Maybe this is a second chance, a clean slate. Or maybe it's a cosmic joke. Either way, you're not giving up. Not yet. You've got this wild notion that maybe, just maybe, this time you'll get it right.